guys, welcome back. It's a beautiful day. It's nice and crisp air. It's a little breezy, breezier than I thought, but we had a storm roll through the last couple days that brought rain, and the temperatures are gonna increase from here, so we're gonna plant out our seedlings. They probably would have done fine if I planted them a little bit early, but it's okay. I'm learning, and we're gonna plant them out now. So that's what we're gonna work on today. We're going to plant out seedlings, and then in a separate video I'll probably have some container planting of annuals because I'm going to try to fit that in today too. So lots of exciting things. Let's go over here to where I have my little cut flower garden. It's pretty small. I'm hoping I can fit all these in. I probably can. I might have to just tuck things in some other places, but let's go check it out. The creek's running really good today because of all the water we've had and rain for the last 2 days. We'll just take a walk through here up to the flower garden. I'm carrying stuff, so I might get out of breath, but that'd be kind of fun to walk you through here. The creek's always so pretty in the morning. Well, it's kind of late morning. Here's the things I planted. Some surefire white begonias. Totally fine, unfazed. Now I know. Planted some more here. Right there. And my geraniums, totally fine. And look, there's a cute bumble on it. Cute. Okay, so up around this corner, the edge of our property here, these stairs, we have our shed, and our little cut flower garden. Told you it was small. We're going to be planting here. Let me set this stuff down. So here's some of the seedlings that I started. So we've got some marigolds that are going to go other places, but look how good. Marigolds are just really easy. You could even direct sow these, but they're really happy. I should probably pinch these off. I don't know. Anyway, one thing I did learn, these are Pro Cut White Light, I think. And they're single stems, so they'll just get one bloom. And I started pinching these, and then I was like, oh dang, I was thinking you probably shouldn't do that if they're just a one cut. So I did some research, and it said no, you can cut them back. And then so I was like, okay. So I started over here and started cutting some, and then I was like, wait, I really don't think I should. So unfortunately you shouldn't, and I think these are all just a loss because they don't have enough energy to push up the blooms. So, but these are good. So I've got 3 that I'm going to stick in here that I can make bouquets out of, hopefully. And then I'm going to plant some seeds today too. I actually have more white light, so I'll put some of those, and then the Pro Cut peach. And these are all single stem. It was 50 to 60 days before they bloom. So that way I'll have some early, and then I'll have some late, and then hopefully every 2 weeks, if I can remember, I'll come out here and keep planting more, so I have them all throughout the summer. So that should be really fun. So I'm going to plant these seeds also. So I'll do these 3 in the seeds, some seeds, and then I'm going to plant this statice. So these are the statice that I have. The alyssum goes up front. So I have pastel blue, seeker white, and secret white. Yeah, just those 2 varieties. So I'll plant them on the edge here. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the sunflowers in the back, and then I'll do the statice probably in the middle, and then I'm gonna try to put some lisianthus here. And then I have quite a bit of lisianthus. I might have to just throw some in here. Look, my alliums are blooming. So cute. I love them. They're cuter at night. You can see them a little better, and the lighting's a little more dim. I just love them blowing in the breeze. But anyway, so we'll see. I'm new to all this. I think they'll be fine. I'm not going to have netting or anything. I have some. Maybe I will put some up. I'm not sure. We'll see if I'm going to go to that work or not. But for right now, I'm just going to get them in the ground and get them started. I have been babysitting this lisianthus for months. It is the hardest thing to grow. They start out so tiny, but I'm pretty proud of myself for even having any that survived. When I hardened them off, some of them did dry out. They do like to be a little more on the dry side, but it just got a little too hot one day. But there's a couple in each little spot, if you can see. So I will try to separate them and maybe use some of this dirt to pack around it. So I'm pretty proud of myself for getting this many. We'll see if they fit where I'm gonna have them. I need to look up like how far apart to plant them. I'll probably plant them a little closer, and then I'll try to put them in with the same color. So we have champagne, pink, first love, and lavender. Ooh, those are pretty. So I'm gonna get those in the ground too. I have some snapdragons that I want to plant over here in my like garden boxes. I'm not gonna do that today because that involves hoses and drip line. I need to fix one. Maybe I will, I don't know. We'll see how ambitious I am. That might be a separate video though. So those are the other seeds that I have left. But let's get these in the ground, and if I have time for other things, then I'll do that. But for now, we're just gonna start with these seedlings. So I'm gonna start by taking this and putting it to the side. I also wanted to mention my nail polish color. This is Talk to the Sand from Essie. I'll put a link down below if I remember. But I'm doing a compare and contrast of all my favorite peach polishes on my nail channel. So I thought I'd mention it because I knew I'd get asked about it. One of my favorites. I love it. It's not going to hold up super well in the yard. These light colors never do well with like dirt, but it's going to protect my nails for sure. And then I'll just redo it with a different color when I'm done. So that's that. I'm also going to add some compost and just mix it in just to help the soil a little bit because it's really just dirt, and I think that will be good. So I have a few extra bags left over from when I planted my roses, and so let's get this moved and get planting. Okay, I got everything in. I should have done this water soaker hose before I watered everything in because it was kind of muddy. And I kind of think I disturbed some of my sunflower seeds. We'll see if they don't pop up in the next, I don't know, 5 or 6 days. I think they germinate pretty quickly. Then I'll come plant some more. It's totally fine. I got these 3 in here. The statice is looking a little sad, but I think this is the perfect day to plant this because it's partly sunny, partly cloudy. We get some sun, we get some shade, and it's a perfect temperature outside. So nice, perfect planting day. I'm gonna try to get a lot done today. I am gonna come along and like break this up. I just hate, it looks messy now. So I'll just do it right now. Okay, that dirt will settle in. But I squeezed all these in. It said 3 to 6 inches apart, so I really tucked them in there. And then I put tags. So this is the Voyage Pink from here to here. The Voyage Champagne from here to here. The Voyage, there weren't very many of these. Lavender from here to here. And there were a lot of this First Love here. So squish them all in. I've never grown lisianthus. I don't think these are all gonna work. This is group 2, and they can take some heat, but they don't like super hot heat. So I found that out. So we'll see how they do. This is a test. And if they don't do well, I can just put something else in there. Some zinnias or something, I don't know. But I've got everything in here. It feels good to have those seeds out. And this area is buttoned up. I know the hose is working because I've actually gone through and like tested all this, and then all these I put back in here. So this is all running well. Everything's pretty wet though, so I don't need to run this whole cycle because I don't need to water all these things, but just that, so I watered it by hand. Okay, that's it. Thanks so much for joining me. Have more things to get in the ground, and I'll be curious to see how this little cut flower garden works out for me. I'm learning a lot and I'm having a lot of failures, so we'll see. But I feel like I was pretty successful in the seeds, so should be good. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.